Welcome to our Energy Connect studio at Egypt 2023. I'm delighted to have sitting next to me George Salibi, Chief Operating Officer, NMDC. Thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you. Thank you for having me today.
Yeah, well, let's start the conversation here at EGYPS 2023. Could you give an update on your latest projects in the energy sector?
In 2022, we strengthened our position in the oil and gas, marine, offshore industry. We got awarded close to around $3.7 billion worth of contracts. And we believe that the growth story will continue in 2023. Few projects just to name, Zuluf project for Saudi Aramco, $2.2 billion, awarded in January 2022, followed by Sheikh long-term development project for ADNOC. This is part of the projects that will form the 5 million barrel of oil per day target by 2027. And the new main gas line project around $550 million. So I think we were quite pleased with 2022, hoping 2023 will be a good year as well.
Great, and actually on that, I want to talk about maybe some expansion plans, but also just before we started, you were just mentioning that, you recently joined as well. So, congratulations. I just want to hear more about your plans yourself and where NMDC is looking to expand.
Well, I have, of course, been offered the position. I've accepted to join. I think NMDC Group has a fantastic growth story. So I'm willing and very, very much excited to be part of that journey. So I've committed to the management of NMDC to be part of that journey going forward and supporting both the marine and civil, and of course, whenever I can, the energy business as well.
And obviously we're here in Cairo, in Egypt. How important is Egypt to NMDC, and have you got any other plans to sort of expand what you're doing in the country?
The NMDC Egypt business unit has a very important portfolio of projects. We have been involved and continue to be involved in the expansion of the Alexandria, deepening of the access, deepening of the basin for Alexandria, Dakhila, Dumyat, as well as Safaga ports. Today, we own 49% of a joint venture with Suez Canal Authority affiliates. So the company is called EGYPS. We are executing the doubling of the Suez Canal project in the Bitter Lake. We're doing work in the north in the ecological development of Lake Manzala and Badawil. So we're actually in Egypt. We have 800, 900 employees. And we're very happy and very pleased to be part of it.
That's great to hear, George. And I just want to get your thoughts on, there are challenges coming up in the energy industry. And how do you think companies are adapting to the changing energy landscape in relation to the future of energy around sort of energy transition?
Well, we're committed as a group. We're committed to get into the decarbonization of the industry. So while we are committed to support our clients in the fossil fuel, we're also embarked on the expansion program and building capabilities that is required for the renewables. And not only renewables, but in the whole of transition, the carbon capture, the green hydrogen, blue hydrogen, and so on and so forth. The challenges will come in resourcing the projects to do both, to do the energy, fossil fuel, as well as the renewable. We have actually started with this expansion. We are now recruiting people, and we have few projects that are actually being undertaken today in that field.
That's really good to hear, George. And we are at the start of 2023, and you had high hopes. What's your outlook for the year? Sounds like you're quite buoyant about NMDC and the projects, but also the industry itself.
Bidding pipeline, what we call the tendering pipeline, is very healthy for 2023 and 2024. So we're quite excited with what's coming in the next 2 years. Possibly, again, we have possibly visibility to 2025. We're very pleased with the position that we are in today. We have built a very good backlog that will take us for another 2 years, 2.5 years. But that's not enough. We need to keep on winning to be able to keep that expansion going in the field of fossil fuel as well as in the field of renewable.
That's really good to hear. And just before we end, we are here at EGYPS, and obviously they tweaking the name, and a new brand logo as well. EGYPS becoming the Egypt Energy Show. What do you think about that? And
well, that's a very good. I think energy will be both for the foreseeable future. We will have to talk about energy as a whole. EGYPS or EGYPS is going to be, is a staple event in the petroleum industry calendar. That is testimony to Egypt's role as a strategic energy hub. I think what we're seeing today and yesterday in the opening, it's a fantastic platform for exchanging ideas, build relationships, build alliances as well, and keep the dialogue going for reshaping the energy future.
Absolutely. Well, George, I really appreciate you coming down to the Energy Connect studio here at EGYPS 2023. It's been a pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.